We know Leicester are good. Let's not beat around the bush. On paper, they're favourites for this game against Saints, but we know Saints are capable. We know Saints can beat them if they get it spot on, and for the 90 minutes as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Bertrand missing, and that's a great ball from Vestergaard, and Walker-Peters is in. This could be his first Saints goal, and it is! But the flag's gone up, he's offside. Oh dear, oh dear. They try that move, Dave, all season, every game. They get that big diagonal ball in from Vestergaard, and this time it's offside against Walker-Peters, and it's a shame, Dave, because he finished it well, Dave, didn't he?
Well, he's got in. He's in.
It's a classic Vestergaard ball.
Well, he's kept his composure, and that's what Vestergaard gives you now, Adam.
And Southampton, who's under pressure to clear, and he's being pressured by Minamino. Saints have it back, and then Adams into Teller, and he's missed it from 12 yards out in front of goal, scuffed it at Schmeichel and given him the ball, and that was Teller's best chance of a first league goal.
That is good closing down up the front, good pressure on the centre back, necking the ball, creating a chance to get forward, and that's an opportunity.
It's a big opportunity.
Really,
onto Teller's right foot.
Yeah, I mean, really, he's got to finish that.
And since beating Saints in the semi-final, Dave, they put West Brom to the sword in the first half to win that by half-time, 3-0. Then they came from behind on Monday to beat Palace. They're 5 points behind Man United in second, but they've got a 4-point cushion to Chelsea in fourth.
Well, they'll be desperate to stay in the position they're in now. I mean, they won't want to give anything away at the moment.
And they've got the FA Cup final to look forward to. So they play Chelsea twice.
Well, that's the icing on the cake for them, isn't it?
Yeah, but the Champions League will be the one as if they give the ball away, and then Vestergaard could be in trouble. Vardy goes down. It could be a red. He got caught on the ball by Vardy just outside the penalty area. Robert Jones, who's an inexperienced Premier League referee, has got a decision to make here. It's a red card. It's a straight red for Vestergaard. Oh my goodness me. Shades of last season here when Bertrand got sent off, Dave, against Leicester. And then Vestergaard has gone. He caught Vardy. He got caught on the ball.
Caught on the ball. Vardy's away. He's one-on-one then with the goalkeeper. And he's tripped him. He's took him. And I don't think the referee's got any option. There's no cover.
No, he's slipped on the
he
ball.
Slipped.
Well, but he got the ball.
Adam, what have I told you about playing out?
But he got the ball, Dave. Have another look. I'm not sure it is a foul. He actually gets the ball there.
But he still took the player out.
Yeah, but he got the ball in the challenge.
He's got the challenge with the ball, but he's took the player out. And that's a foul.
And Maddison fancies this. Free kick to Leicester. Maddison inside the D, and he puts it just wide. And Saints are down to 10 men, but at least it's all square still. Goal kick Southampton. Maddison misses that, and Saints breathe a sigh of relief. That's all right, but it should be a huge motivation for them not to collapse like they did at Old Trafford when they lost a man. That's the point, and they should all be scrapping right to the death tonight to look like a difficult side to beat with 10, like you're supposed to be. 12 minutes to go till the interval. 0-0. Long ball forward again, looking for Vardy over the top, and again Bednarik got there with a good header, and Walker-Peters was going toe-to-toe with Vardy as well. But then Saints have given it away. Long distance shot, easy from McCarthy, one bounce in front of him. Iheanacho looks up like, how did that happen? 25 yards out.
Well, that's a man in form, Adam, who turns, as he's done there from that distance, and has a go himself.
Yeah. As indeed he plays it on the half-turn beautifully into Iheanacho, and then the shot from an angle by Tielemans.
That's a good save.
Well saved by McCarthy. 3 saves in quick succession. Leicester just turning up the heat here. That's 3 saves in 3 minutes. Minamino tries to clear, gets it off Thomas. That'll be a goal kick. So first of all, Iheanacho's shot from outside the box, Dave, then Maddison's, and now that one, which forced a good save from Tielemans out of McCarthy. Went low, straight at the keeper.
It was a good one-touch to get the player in, and then he got his shot away, right foot, on the run as he's run into the box. Good one-touch there, and he saves it with his feet. That's a good save, that.
Yeah. That's what we need. The fixtures got changed today, by the way. Saints for games in May. I'll talk about that later. As Castagna gets down the right, it deflects this time into McCarthy again, and he holds on to it well, into his gut, as it deflected slightly from the right. But they are getting some joy down there, Dave, with Castagna and Tielemans working Stevens down that right-hand side.
Yeah, but they just can't get that final ball right, can they? Saints are pushed up now, Adam.
Yeah.
See, normally they try and play out from the back there. Now, I think that's sensible now.
Yeah,
the game's pushed up in the Leicester half.
Yeah. How do they get some help to Stevens?
See, look.
Won it back. Adams on Castagna down this near side. Then Armstrong runs him down the touchline. Armstrong takes him again. Lovely play, and he's just clumsily fouled by Castagna, and Armstrong just kicked effectively by the Belgian, who was frustrated, Dave. There's no doubt.
But you see what I was saying before the game when we were talking through technically ideas. Saints have pushed up there, Adam.
Can he whip this in, maybe viciously, and get a deflection in? Let's see. It's 0-0, approaching the hour mark. Takes it back to Armstrong, who fires it against Leicester bodies, and there's huge screams for a handball, and the referee says yes! And Saints have a penalty. 10-man Southampton have a penalty.
Well,
Schmeichel's out arguing.
Adam,
handball given.
I'm delighted for the Saints, because you know what? That's come from playing up the field, Adam, not playing out from the back. They could have tried to retain the ball, but they've got up early, forced Leicester.
It's Iheanacho, Dave. It's definitely hit his arm and it's out from his body. It's got to be a penalty. We are almost exactly at the hour mark at St Mary's. Last season, Saints went down to 10 men early to Leicester and got hammered in a record fashion. Now it's 0-0 after being down to 50 minutes to 10, and Ward-Prowse fires the penalty, and he has his 8th league goal of the season, and 10-man Southampton have the lead against Leicester at St Mary's with 10 men, and it's the captain who's done it from the penalty spot after Iheanacho's handball, and Saints have a chance here of causing a shock with 10 men, instead of having the shock caused against them with 10 men against Leicester. Southampton 1, Leicester 0. Evans has it, support behind him. Infield it comes to Maddison, 25 yards out, wants another right foot shot, and this one he's curled a lot closer, and McCarthy may well have got a touch, and it's a corner to Leicester again. It's about as close as they've come though in the second half.
Yeah.
Now this time it's a short corner work between Ndidi and Tielemans, and Ndidi puts it into the back stick, can't get it to them, but it comes out to Perez, right-footed and parried over this time by McCarthy. That was on target from the Spaniard, and I think we've seen enough of his goals against Southampton in the last couple of years. McCarthy makes the save. We're into the last quarter of the game, everybody. Saints lead Leicester 1-0 with 10 men. They've had 10 since just after 10 minutes. This time a clever ball curled, and that is the equaliser. Flag stays down. It was a lovely ball in, and this time Johnny Evans was up from the previous set piece, I think. Evans gets the goal, Iheanacho with the cross, and Leicester have equalised as we've entered the final quarter, and Saints with 10 men are now looking to get a point from this game, you'd think. Evans with the equaliser, and it's Southampton 1, Leicester 1. I'm just desperate for them to hang on, Dave. Take a point, go to 37 as Perez has it, and then go to Liverpool off the back of a really, encouraging draw. But they've got problem now, and they've been stretched, and here's Vardy to the left, he's onside, checks onto his right foot and saved by McCarthy. Vardy tried to go right at the goalkeeper and he saved it with his feet. Second good save with his feet tonight.
He's
from
done
McCarthy.
Brilliant, Vardy, because he's checked back there, and McCarthy stood up, kept his feet, and made the save. That's good play from the goalkeeper.
And then Ward-Prowse, he's unlucky, makes the tackle on Tielemans, but it breaks for Leicester. And that's a great ball from Tielemans to Vardy, and they're slow getting there. Vardy into the penalty area on the left. He's got a man ahead, comes onto his right foot, leaves it for Ndidi, who drills it 2 yards wide. And it's a goal kick to Saints, and that was a chance for Ndidi to give Leicester a late win, and we can breathe a sigh of relief again.
You look where Vardy's pulled away, and once again Walker-Peters too far in, ball watching.
Diallo needs to close Maddison down. Maddison crosses left-footed to the back stick, and Stevens wins the header, and it might not go out for a corner. It doesn't. It's a throw-in to Leicester by the corner flag. Jack Stevens almost takes a yellow there by kicking it away, but nobody
2
noticed.
minutes of normal time left
and
here.
they've got to be careful here not to give Albrighton a free cross, and he's got a free cross, and it's just drifted wide as McCarthy came racing off his line, and it came off Iheanacho and somehow missed, and it must have got a last touch off McCarthy. I don't know how it didn't go in, and McCarthy looked to be flapping a long way off his line, Dave, but ultimately he might have just done enough. Robert Jones needs to blow his whistle here.
This whistle's got to go now.
Come on, ref. He's got his whistle to his mouth, and that's it.
That's a great result.
A fantastic point for Southampton, and it's not often a point at home is a fantastic point, but that one, with 10 men since the sending off of Yannick Vestergaard after just 11 minutes of the game, is psychologically enormous for Southampton.